welcome back to another video. If you're new here, I'm Chanina. Hey girl, hey girl, dinner is over. Okay, that was so good. Last night I made fried pork chops, baked potatoes, and salad, but there was only enough enough pork chops and baked potatoes for the hun and Olivia, so I ended up just making me 2 baked potatoes and a salad, and girl, it hit the spot. Y'all, today is Monday. It's Monday night. I did have to work today, and I came home, sat around for a little bit, drank me some coffee. That has been like my latest thing. I don't know why I'm getting into that lately, but having coffee when I get home from work. I have coffee before I go to work, but these past few days I've been having coffee after work. I don't know what's up with that, but anyway, I've showered. I feel good. My skin feels good. I'm trying out this skincare from Dollar Tree, right? I told y'all in the last vlog that me and Olivia went to Dollar Tree like some weeks ago. She wanted to do some hygiene shopping, and I myself picked up a couple of things because I needed to replace some of my empties. And it's like this glow serum, vitamin C something by Glow Beauty. I don't know, girl, but it's got my face feeling really soft. That, in addition to the Sea Breeze clarifying toning soap that I picked up from Dollar Tree like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. I switched between that facial cleanser. Well, I use it as a facial cleanser. On the box, it doesn't even really say if you can use it on your face or if you're supposed to use it on your body. It doesn't say any of that. So I just use it on my face. And I normally use that on days that I work, or on the last day after a few shifts. So like today, I used it today because I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then all day today. So I feel like when I work that many days in a row, I'm around grease all day, and my skin, after as the day goes on, it starts to get oily. So just being around oil all day on top of my natural oil, I just feel really oily. So that's why I use that. And then on days that I'm off, I'll use the Clean and Clear facial cleanser. But yeah, so speaking of some empties, I just so happened, coincidentally, I had a bunch of empties that ran out around the same time. And although I've said it, I think twice now, that I wasn't gonna do an empties video, I figured, you know what? I don't really have a whole lot of going on that isn't repetitive, that you guys haven't already seen. So let me just add this piece of content into the vlog, right? Okay, so, and besides, I'm sitting over here before I started eating. Well, while my potatoes were in the oven, I was trying to clean up my office space. It is March the 2nd, so we're in a new month, and I need to refresh for the month administrative wise. So anything that has to do with my computer, paperwork, all this stuff, I have to refresh for the month. So I'm getting all my receipts together and everything. I still haven't filed my taxes, so I need to get all of my stuff together for that. I've got majority of the stuff that I need to do that. But right now I've got a organized chaos happening over here in this corner, right? And I'm redoing my whiteboard, updating all the information with upcoming appointments and things like that. Trying to transfer like some of this information to a notebook. I really feel like I have like so many notebooks. I don't have a planner for 2026, so I've been like, I've got a notebook for one thing, and then I've got a notebook for something else, then I've got a notebook for something else. I think what's gonna work for me to help keep down some of the clutter at my desk is if I get like a 5-subject notebook or something like that. That way I'll have 2 notebooks. One notebook for everything, and then one notebook for the hun and all his stuff, which I still need to get a file cabinet to file. I bought filing folders from Dollar Tree one day, but I still need like a cabinet to put them in. So hopefully that'll be in the work soon. But anyways, let me show you guys these empties real quick, because trash is going out in the morning. And then at some point in the vlog, I'll show y'all my newbies, okay? What I have been doing is, oh my gosh, y'all, I've got to figure out something about my ears. Like, y'all always see me doing, lately y'all been seeing me do this, right? This is what I do. When y'all see me go like this, my finger is not actually in my ear. It's right here on the outside, and I'm going like that. Because it's always itching. Ever since I started having ear problems a few years ago, and it's just like, I have seasonal ear problems. Like, it's so weird, and my ear's been itching a lot lately. Okay, anyways, that's a different topic for another day. Okay, so I've got this little basket of stuff here. All this stuff is about to go in the trash bag that I already have sitting over there. Okay, hanging on the door. All right, so when I was done with this stuff, I replaced it with something else. So I'm trying to be more intentional with my purchases and not just have a bunch of stuff just piling up, because I feel like if I did just start back just buying a whole bunch of stuff just because I wanted it in that moment, then we would be doing, eventually we'll be doing like a declutter video for skincare and hair care products. Okay, so first things first is this caress. I did finish this a long time ago, and I replaced it with a caress dupe that I found at Family Dollar for half the price. So the caress is normally like about $6 or so. The knockoff from Family Dollar is like $3, maybe even $3.50. I want to say it was $3, or it might have been $3.50. Either way, it's a good purchase. I recommend it if you're on a frugal, if you live in a frugal lifestyle. You know, your coins, you're trying to stretch your coins but still have the luxury of the things that you like to have, even if it is a knockoff, right? Okay, so the Family Dollar version of this comes really, as far as scent, well, it moisturizes first of all, right? It gives me the same moisturizing feel that this caress does, that the actual caress does. As far as the scent, it's like a lighter version of the caress. So I'm talking about the Family Dollar brand, right? So it's a lighter version of this when it comes to the scent, but it's not so light that you can't really smell it, or that it's a faint smell, right? It still has a good punch with the fragrance. It's just not as strong. Like, to me, the scent to this caress is super strong, and I absolutely love it. But it's the one from Family Dollar is still worth the buy. It comes in about the same size bottle, half the cost. It smells exactly the same, just a slight bit of a lighter version of it. Okay, I think I spoke on that too long. Anyways, all right, so this is empty. This, I always get this from the Dollar Tree, y'all. I've purchased it dozens of times. My favorite one is the clear water. They do have, I think, Spring Fresh. I think that's what it's called. It's the one with the little green label at the bottom. This smells so fresh. I just absolutely love it. Anytime I don't want to use like one of my other body washes and I just want like a clean, fresh smell, then I end up using this. I haven't replaced it with anything though. So I did replace this with a body wash, but not this one. I just actually ran out of this one a couple days ago. So yeah. All right. So Sea Breeze. Y'all know I use this. Me and Olivia actually use this. It's an astringent. I'd prefer to use this over alcohol or witch hazel. It just really does the job. I really like it. I did buy a new one, but this one is sensitive skin, and I got it from Walmart. It's like $4 and something, which was a better buy than the smaller bottle at the time. But when I was at Family Dollar and I saw this, the dupe for this, I saw a Sea Breeze. They didn't have the blue one, which is the sensitive skin, but they had the original, which is the yellow formula, and that one works just fine as well. So Sea Breeze is that girl. Okay, this body mist is gone. I've had it for a while. Although I am a heavy sprayer when it comes to fragrances, body mists tend to last a long time for me, especially the ones from Bath and Body Works. They last a long time, but I use all my fragrance. Well, I'm not gonna say I use all of my fragrance. I use all of my body mist all the time. I do have some perfumes that I got from Rainbow that I don't use all the time, because I liked the smell at first, but now the smells are just kind of okay to me. But anyways, I don't even know why I said that. Ariana Grande Cloud. I'm done with this. I got it at Walmart. I'm pretty sure they sell it at Target too. CVS, Walgreens, all the things. I believe this is actually like a considered like a vintage fragrance. This probably came out like years and years ago. Okay, anyways, I digress. All right. So in the last vlog, I told you guys that I was going to the beauty supply store to replace the lip gloss that I always get. Okay, so here are the two empty ones that I have. I have replaced them so far. What's funny is that day that I was in Dollar Tree with Olivia doing the hygiene shopping thing, I was in desperate need of some lip gloss, and I saw this Tony's lip gloss, honey flavor or honey scent or whatever. I don't like this. This is another one. The bottle is pretty, right? Nice packaging, but it just sits on top of your lips. It doesn't really do anything for me. I'm just going to stop buying Dollar Tree lip gloss. Like, honestly, the only lip gloss that I'm okay with from there is not even a lip gloss. It's a lip oil. The LA Colors lip oil. That's normally the backup oil that I get, lip oil that I get when I don't have this and I don't want to get any of their other lip glosses, right? But this time I was like, okay, this is a new product at the location I was at. Let me give it a go. Girl, absolutely not. So this will be going in the trash. I don't donate lip products. And these are the two empties. These you can find at any beauty supply store, Beauty Master, your local in the hood beauty supply store. It's called Nika K, but on the brand is Nika K, but on the lip glosses, because she has like other cosmetics, on the lip glosses it says NK, and they're lip oils. So I've been using them for years. I feel like they hydrate my lips. They're not sticky, they're not sticky, and they're not so loose that it feels like it just disappears in a couple of minutes. If that makes sense. Y'all ever put on a lip gloss and then like a few minutes later you felt like you had to put some more on because it like vanished? Well, this doesn't do that. The only thing that I don't like about these lip glosses, and it has nothing to do with the actual lip gloss itself, because like I said, I've been using them for years, is the applicator brush. Y'all see all this product left at the bottom of this lip gloss tube? And that's only because the brush does not go down. And so y'all can see they're exactly at the same spot, right? The brush doesn't go no further than where it's at. So I feel like these lip glosses are like $3, and I feel like I need my product, you know what I mean? And these packaging, these tubes, the packaging, this is hard plastic, so it's not like I could take some scissors and cut it like a tube of toothpaste or something and scrape it out, right? Girl, so those are the two that I used up. The other one is the one that I bought that I'm gonna throw away. I'm done with this. Dollar Tree is where I got it from. Over the summer. No, I'm lying. It was the beginning of the holidays. What am I thinking about? It was the beginning of the holidays, and I saw this at a random Dollar Tree that I was at. Now I see them all the time. And And no, I would not buy this again. I guess I'm just so used to my Crest sensitive toothpaste that I don't know, it just wasn't hitting the same. You know what I'm saying? It's called Evos, and it's a sensitive toothpaste, anti-cavity fluoride toothpaste in the flavor Sweet Mint. It says freshens breath, help prevents cavities, strengthens teeth with active fluoride. The texture of this toothpaste is kind of, it gives a little chalkiness to me. That's the best way I can describe it. Like, it's a little chalky. I don't like it. I wish the mint was a little mintier. Yeah, I'll just stick with my Crest. Stick to my Crest and maybe a Colgate as a backup. But this is not a toothpaste that I would buy again. However, I am glad that I tried it out. But no, that's gonna be enough for me. Okay, Clean and Clear moisturizer. We're done with that. I use this all the time. You guys know that. Ruby Kisses mascara. We are done with that. I did buy a new one to replace this one. You can find them at your local beauty supply store. My little pencil nub. I think I talked about this with y'all a long time ago, but I did since then buy a pencil because I use it every day on my eyebrows. I always fill in my eyebrows with a pencil. All right. This perfume right here, this is called Playboy VIP. I got this from City Trends. City Trends, okay, so they're like rainbow, right? Their perfumes though, they have off-brand perfumes or generic perfumes, or I'm not gonna say generic, just brands that aren't as popular as your well-known brands, right? And then they have popular brands, but their popular brands are like vintage brands. So if you ever get a perfume from there, it probably came out like 20 years ago, something like that, right? But yeah, I'm done with this Playboy. This smells really, really good. It really does. I don't know what the notes are for this. It wasn't on the box, but I sprayed the heck out of it. Like, it smells really good. And would I buy this again? Probably not, because once I throw this bottle away, I'll probably forget that it even exists. City Trends, it's like once they run out of whatever vintage perfume they're selling, you'll probably never see it again. So since I've purchased this Playboy VIP perfume, I've never seen it again, and I've been in City Trends a few times. Okay, last thing, and then I could throw all this stuff away, is this Dove deodorant. So this is actually the Dove men's care line. And this is not a deodorant that I purchased, but if I was in a situation where I did not mind stretching the coin to repurchase this, then I would. The only reason why I wouldn't repurchase this is because it's almost $10 for this deodorant, and there are other deodorants out there that are cheaper. That's the only reason. If cost wasn't a factor, I would definitely repurchase this again, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is an aluminum free deodorant. Even though it's a men's deodorant, whatever, we don't care about that, right? It's an aluminum free deodorant, and I've shared with y'all in the past my journey of aluminum free deodorants, and I have used about maybe 3 or 4 brands, and every brand that I've used, about halfway through the day, I'm musty. I don't like that, right? I feel like that's unfair when it comes to deodorant. It's like you gotta choose to either be sweaty or musty. Why can't they make a deodorant that helps with both, right? So I would be dry. Well, there was one particular deodorant where I wasn't dry. I was wet and musty. But the other ones that I tried, I was dry, but I was musty. Ugh, I don't like that, girl. I like to be fresh throughout the whole day. No one has time to be smelling like grilled onions, okay? So with that being said, I would repurchase this because I did not have that issue with this deodorant. I've literally used this whole thing. Like, this whole thing is gone. With the other deodorants that I've used in the past that were aluminum free, I think I made it like halfway through the tube and then I tossed it, right? I can't think of one situation where it was the middle of the day and I just started smelling like I needed to be on somebody's hot dog, right? So again, I did not purchase this. This was actually, I got left with this because if you're new here, I do deliveries through the Uber Eats app, and sometimes I shop for the people's groceries and stuff. I've picked up so many random things, like, girl, the things that people get delivered, but it's all good, whatever. This happened to be one of the items that I picked up for a customer, along with some other men care items. And you know, my husband, he's brand loyal to a degree, so I knew he wasn't going to use it. My stepson, I haven't seen him in a month of Sundays, so girl, I just started using it. I needed some deodorant anyway at the time that all that transpired, so I started using it. I don't have any complaints about it. Again, like I said, if I felt like stretching $1, I would pay $10 to replace this. But what I did replace it with, because today ain't the day for me to do that, I did replace it with some Lady Speed Stick. Me and Olivia needed deodorant, so I got the twin pack. Alright, so now that I've showed you guys all of my little empties, let's get into the little handful of newbies that I have. Alright, first things first is this Dollar Tree facial skincare that I've been using. I don't have an opinion on it just yet because I just started using it, but this is one of the things. It's a hydrating serum with ceramides, coconut water, and squalene or squalene. So yeah, and it's fragrance free, mineral oil free, paraben free, sulfate free, alcohol free, and it's not tested on animals. So this was $1.25. The other thing is this Global Beauty Glowing Vitamin C Skin Cream. So I've been going between this one and that one. And then y'all know about the Dove that I just picked up from CVS for the free ski. Well, yeah, because I only paid, what, 50 cents for it, but for 2 of them. But anyway, then I've got my toothbrushes laying here. I decided to get these when I was at Dollar Tree. I need to change our toothbrushes. But anyway, so the other thing is this lotion. I picked this up from Family Dollar a while back, and I like it. I use it when I get out of the shower, and it smells really close to the Bath and Body Works Japanese Cherry Blossom. Actually, it smells exactly the same, just like the Caress I was telling you about. It smells exactly the same, but just like a lighter version of it. And this one actually tells you what the notes are on the back. So it's sweet cherry blossom notes complemented by hints of jasmine, mimosa, and vanilla. So yeah, got those. And let's head over to our fragrances. Let me turn this fan off because I don't know if it's drowning out my voice or not. But okay, so when I was at the beauty supply store getting the mascara and the lip gloss, the same brand that makes the lip gloss, or lip oil rather, also makes body mist. And I didn't know that. It was my first time seeing it. And there was a little display and it had about 6 fragrances. A couple of them were out of stock, and then they had one other one, but the deal on these were 3 for $10. Otherwise they were like $4.99 each, so I opted for the $10 deal. And I picked up the 3 that I enjoyed the most when I was in the store, because I did spray these while in the store. When I'm spraying fragrances in the store, I spray it into the cap. Especially if I know I'm going to be spraying more than one thing versus just spraying it in the air. Yeah, anyways, that was a side note. Okay, so this one is called Roma Elegante, or Elegant. Okay, so the notes are black currant, jasmine, grandiflorum, and bourbon vanilla. Now, y'all know how I feel about jasmine. I'm not a huge fan of the jasmine scent note. However, I notice a lot of scents have the jasmine in it. A lot of fragrances have the jasmine scent note. And depending on what other notes that it's complemented by, you know, I've grown to like some of the fragrances. So funny enough, this one has some jasmine in it and I actually like it. So that's what that one looks like. And then this one, which is Velvet Noir. Now I need to get more into this one. I've been wearing this one and this other one a lot, but this one smells really good too. It's black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. I would say this is probably more of a nighttime fragrance versus a daytime fragrance. These feel more like daytime fragrances to me, or like an after shower fragrance or something. But yeah, so Velvet Noir, black coffee, white flowers, and vanilla. And then the third one, which I've been wearing a lot of, this one smells so good. It's golden saffron. So it has jasmine, saffron, cedarwood, and ambergris. So yeah, these smell really good. And like I said, they had some other ones. So if you go to your local beauty supply store and go over into the makeup section, they may have it over there and they may still be doing the deal 3 for $10. Okay, so last but not least, I got this fragrance. This came from Five Below, and I actually got this one like way before I got those. But this is the Cotton Candy Adriana fragrance. This is one of those fragrances that smell really, really good in the store, and it still smells good, but I find myself having to reapply it throughout the day a few times. So that's why I carry like my fragrances in my bag, because there are times where I have to, in the middle of the day, randomly just spray myself again because I'm not really smelling the scent. So although this smells really, really good, unfortunately the box didn't have any notes on it, so I have no idea what the notes are to this, but it does smell good. You just have to reapply it a lot. But yeah, so those are all of the newbies that I have acquired between the end part of January and throughout February. And so I hope you guys enjoy this video. I did not intend on this video to be as long as it is. However, honestly, I thought I was going to be able to breeze through all of this and then add in some other stuff, but it's okay. It's a change up from what I normally post as far as like my daily routine. We're just chit-chatting about products and stuff. But anyways, girl, it's time for bed. So I will see y'all in the next video. If you enjoyed it, hype it up. There's this new feature on YouTube where you can hype up a video. So hype up the video so that it gets seen. I appreciate all of you for coming and watching my video and hanging out with me for a little while. And if you like the video, comment down below, say hello, and I will see y'all on the next video. Make sure you take care of yourself now. Bye.